game is Sam Axley.
Thank you, Tommy. Ready to get it underway as Mills will get ready to kick off. Griffin stands back at his own 5-yard line. And this evening's ball game is underway. Bounding kick will be taken by an upback. Pitt with it at the 25, out to the 30, puts his head down and gets out to the 34-yard line. Does Damon Pitt, the upback, and Tommy, that's where the Blue Devils will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Lebanon offensively will go with Michael Corley at left tackle, Shane Woodall at left guard, Jody Atwood at center, Bubba Jennings at right guard, Brad Dedman at right tackle. 252, 185, 215, 228, 241 across the front. Elliott Carson is the tight end. Jeff Clemens gets the start at split receiver. Reeder, Grissom, and Sellers in the backfield. Griffin is your slot man.
It is 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils, as Reeder will look over a 5-man, now 6-man Pioneer line. He will turn, toss sweep to Sellers left side, has a block, gets back to the line of scrimmage and out to the 35-yard line. Goes down in the arms of Ryan Smith and will pick up about 1.5 yards.
Defensively, Sam, Warren County runs out of the wide tackle 6. Fans of Middle Tennessee State University will recognize that defense. That's what the Blue Raiders run. 4 down linemen, 2 stand-up defensive ends, 2 linebackers, 3 men in the secondary.
2nd down and a long 8 for the Blue Devils. Cherry split to the near side of the field. They will give it on the reverse to Griffin straight up the middle, and he will go down. Flag is thrown. The line judge on the far side threw the flag. David Cybers takes him down a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage, but Tommy, a face mask will give the Blue Devils about 5 yards, looks like.
Lebanon going quickly to Joel Griffin. Griffin averages 11 yards every time he carries the football. Bob Dillard said he wanted to get Griffin the football tonight, and the mark-off is going to be the big one. It looks like the personal foul variety on that penalty against Warren County, so a big mark-off and a 1st down by penalty against the Pioneers of Warren County.
It will put the ball at the 49-yard line of Lebanon. 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. I formation behind Reeder. Sellers the tailback. Grissom your fullback. Reeder, there's the toss sweep to the left side as Sellers will get over the 50-yard line and down to the 49 of Warren County. Pickup of 2, 2nd down and 8 for the Blue Devils.
Sellers comes into this football game as our leading rusher, coming in 423 yards on 60 carries, averaging 7.1 yards per try, 2 touchdowns. Warren County defensively, they've had their problems. Given up 23 points per football game.
Griffin will come out of the ball game. Carson, a tight end on the left side. Clemens wide to the right side. Reeder will turn 2nd man through as Sellers in on the tackle for the Pioneers is the linebacker Ryan Smith.
Smith, one of their better football players. He's a senior. Plays one of those inside linebacker spots. 6 foot 190. He's also their leading receiver on offense. He'll line up at tight end.
John Clemens has come into the ball game for the Blue Devils. He will go wide to the left side. Jeff Clemens will split out to the right side. Carson, the tight end on the left side. I formation behind Reeder. He will turn, rolls to his right, has some pressure, unloads. Grissom's got it, got enough for the 1st down, over the 40, down to the 36-yard line, and a penalty flag will come out, Tommy, and that's going to have to be against Warren County. There wasn't anybody but Grissom in the area.
Well, unless they think Shane Woodall may have slipped downfield a little early. I saw Woodall arrive on the scene just a little bit late. I hope that's not the call. Well, they got us for an illegal block. The pass was perfect, lofted over the defensive end who dropped off into coverage. Bo was there waiting for the football and took it for 1st down yardage.
But that will be brought back, and the Blue Devils will end up losing right at 2 yards. It will now be 3rd down and 12 as the 15-yarder marked off against the Blue Devils. 9-10 remaining here in the 1st quarter. Scoreless game. Cherry back into the ball game. Out will come John Clemens. It will be Clemens to the right. Cherry will come out to the left side with Carson as a tight end on that left side. Reeder turns. He'll give it to the fullback, Grissom up the middle, gets to the 50-yard line, and will go down there, the interior of the line, including Russ Little, making the tackle for the Pioneers. And, Tommy, that'll bring up 4th down.
Tressler will come in to punt the football away for Lebanon. Tressler averaging 31.4 yards per kick on the season. Going deep to return for the Pioneers will be Devin Mason. He's a junior.
Tressler lines up in punt formation. Atwood, the snapper. Kick is away down the right side. Not one of his best kicks. Will bounce and go out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. And that's where the Pioneers will go on offense. 1st down and 10, Tommy.
Terry, what about that kick from the foot of Todd Tressler?
From the 50, Tommy, it rolls out of bounds at the Warren County 20. That's 30 yards on the punt, no return. That's where Warren County will take over on their own 20-yard line.
Sam, a couple of personnel changes for Lebanon. Jason Morris gets the start at the strong side linebacker next to Sellers, and starting at the nose for Lebanon is Damian C.
So 1st and 10 for the Pioneers. Elrod, the quarterback, 2nd back through, and the tailback, Robert Officer, goes down in the arms of the interior line for the Blue Devils. Mark Wilson got a hold of him and took him down for no gain. And, Tommy, that's the best we've seen the Blue Devils defense handle that 2nd back through this season.
Man, that's been a tough play for us all year. The officials have taken a timeout to look at one of the Warren County football players, and they're calling for some of the medical staff to come over and take a look. Benji Griffin, an offensive lineman, is the injured player. So we'll take a timeout here while we've got the opportunity. No score, 7:43 to go in this 1st quarter.
Hello, I'm Kim Coots, a senior varsity football cheerleader at Lebanon High School. We're here at Toshiba with Miss Joyce Mitchell. We'd like to thank you for your support and present to you these Blue Devil souvenirs.
Toshiba is proud to support the Lebanon High School athletic programs.
Go Devils! All right.
Back at Noakes Lassiter Field, and Warren County ready to face a 2nd down and 10.
Elrod, your quarterback. Cantrell, the fullback. Officer is your tailback. He'll get in on the toss sweep to the left side. Nowhere goes Officer. Taking him down quickly is Ryan Alds.
Man, Alds really put the wood to him, Sam. We kind of got him held up, and Ryan came across the top of the pile and just drilled him. Officer's a good-looking athlete. I saw him down there during pregame. He is really put together. He's the leading rusher for the Pioneers this year. He's just a little bit over 300 yards rushing.
3rd down and 10 for the Pioneers. I formation behind Elrod. 5-man line for the Blue Devils. As Griffin will come on a blitz, he is picked up, lofted down, and completed for the 1st down by Elrod. The pass complete to Ryan Smith, the tight end. Good enough to the 31-yard line for a 1st down.
Smith with the reception. That's his 21st of the season. They ran him on a little bit of a clear out, ran him on a drag pattern all the way across the field, and he got just enough yardage for the 1st down. Terry, how about the exact yardage?
Tommy, from the 21, he's knocked out of bounds at the 31, 10 yards on the pickup, 1st down, Warren County.
So Elrod will bring his team out of the huddle. He has a wide receiver to the left and right. As he looks over the Lebanon defense, fakes the toss, counter play, back to Officer on the left side as Buchanan takes him down, as well as Sellers in on the tackle, and Morse there as well.
Lebanon along that defensive front. Reynolds and Gannon are the defensive ends. Wilson gets his 2nd consecutive start at defensive tackle, replacing the injured Ian Crockett. Damian C., the senior, gets the start at the nose tonight. He's had a real good week of practice. And Ryan Alds starts at that defensive tackle spot. Morris and Sellers are your linebackers.
2nd down and 8. Blue Devils switching on defense as whistle blows. Penalty flags come out. A little bit of a shift on that play by the Blue Devil defense. They went from 4 defensive backs down to 3 as illegal motion will be called against the Pioneers.
Lebanon shifting from what in our terminology they call a cover 2 to a cover 3. The 2 refers to the twin safeties back along the hash marks. They're shifting at the last minute, coming in and putting that corner on the line of scrimmage like a strong safety and leaving Ron C. in the middle of the football field by himself.
Second down and 14 now. Elrod straight drop, wants to throw. He's got his tight end over the middle. Up to the 33-yard line goes Smith as he gets back to the original line of scrimmage and about a yard beyond. It will bring up 3rd down and 7 for the Pioneers.
In the secondary for Lebanon, we've got Tressler, who pretty much has taken over that cornerback spot after Lehue was injured earlier in the season. We've got at the other corner, we've got Ricky Phillips, Ron C., and Damon Pitt complete the 4 guys in that secondary.
Jones split to the left side, 2 receivers to the right side. That's Smith and Hale. Elrod looks over the defense, man in motion. He fakes the handoff, rolls to his left, looks up, has some company, now takes off, falling forward as Buchanan had a hold of him, and Tommy looks like he might be close enough for the first down.
Looks like that last burst may have gotten him that first down, Sam, as Lebanon dropped defensive ends off into the flats in what we felt like was a passing situation. That's what it turned out to be, but Elrod, with the quick feet, was able to scramble and pick up that first down yardage, Terry.
Tommy, 10 yards on the pickup up to the 43. Another first down for Warren County.
1st and 10. Ball at the 43. Officer off the left side. Good hole up to the 49-yard line. A pickup of 5, almost 6 on the play as Phillips in on the tackle for the Blue Devils.
Offensively, Warren County's got some decent size along their front. 250, Russ Lytle at a tackle. Matt Turner at a guard, 192. Charlie Clark, a player they really like at center, goes 250. Griffin, 190, and Chambers, 204 on the other side.
I formation behind